Hey y'all, this is Adaya Cherie, your coach. I am giving out free coaching session online and you are welcome to my channel. So I'm happy that you came back to join me again. Last time we talked about getting rid of distractions. You may have saw the video, and if you haven't, please check it out. One is getting rid of distractions, toxic people, and the other one is how to concentrate. Because when you deal with a lot of trauma and a lot of experiences that have a negative impact on your life, you do have a hard time concentrating because of the trauma. So I tried to change it up a little bit today. Right now I'm on my patio. My daughter has been helping me get everything set up. I love her dearly because I get on her nerves as well. So let's get started. So getting rid of distractions. Whew. This one is actually focused on the voice of negativity. The voice of negativity. When you think about the voice of negativity, you have to think, and who's saying that? And the answer is, it's you. What you say to yourself is you doing it to yourself. So I want to talk about the voice of negativity, because the way you think is what you start to believe about yourself. And when it's negative, a lot of things manifest. You start to manifest stress, anxiety, depression, and limitations. So when you are listening to that voice that serves you no purpose, you believe that voice. And I wanted to express that to you, is that just because that voice is telling you that you're not good enough, you are enough. But if you believe that you aren't good enough, you will live that life of not being good enough. We live in a society of scarcity, and scarcity is meaning that I'm not good enough. I'm not worth it. I'm not worth it to myself. I'm not worth it to anyone. So even if you have a big dream of saying, hey, I want to, this year in 2020, I want to make 6 figures. But this entire time, you've been making $20,000 a year. So you may think that that's not for me. I don't think that I can really do it. It's just a thought. But I'm going to let you know, whatever you think will manifest itself, whether it's good or bad. So if you hear that, like I said, I am on my patio. So it is what it is. Maybe it'll quiet down. All right, so it's the UPS truck. All right, so why do you believe this is the question. Why do you believe what you think? I'm going to tell you. The main reason is because it's from past experiences, things that you've already encountered. A lot of these things that we develop over time do come from childhood. Either we've been exposed to it, we've seen it, and we've heard it. And that's our negative programming. And negative programming is based on past experiences. When I say unmute to me, you need to stop living in the shadow of your past, I mean that. Because we do that to ourselves, and over time, if we continuously do that, that's what our programming is, whether it's good or bad. And I'm going to be completely honest, over 85% of our thoughts are already negative anyway. So what's going to win? The 85% as opposed to the rest of that? You better believe that 15% of positive probably won't win, because that 85% is consumed with negativity, and you need to watch out for that, champion. So I got a couple things here that I want to look at just to keep you guys on track. Is the negative programming is what you believe, and these are, and I want to talk about that. The negative programming, when I mention programming, those are old tapes. Those are things that are continuously recording in your mind day after day, and you live this life day after day. You do these same things every day. So let's say if you have a routine that you do every day, it's a routine. You're going to do it even if you, let's give an example, such as if you are You usually in the morning wake up at 6 a.m. You sleep on this same side of the bed. You wake up, you roll over, you check your messages, and you get up, brush your teeth, and you go drink your coffee, and then you're off to work. That's a routine. That's a program. If you change that routine, it will be very uncomfortable. I'm going to tell you. So let's say that you challenge yourself and you get up 30 minutes early. So instead of 6 o'clock, you get up at 5:30 and you sleep on the opposite side of the bed. It's not going to feel comfortable because you are not used to that. You're used to what you are comfortable with. And that's how our brains work. So if we're used to negative thoughts, I'm fat, I don't look more attractive, I'm not the best speaker, I don't look as good as the next person, I don't make this amount of money, that's what you're going to start to manifest in your life. Whatever you come to believe is what you're going to start to manifest. So I want you to understand this point. You do not get what you want out of life, period. You do not get what you want out of life. What you get from this life is what you believe about yourself. I want you to understand that. What I mean is that many people say you can get and have what you want. That's true. But you don't get those things unless you believe that. So if you believe that you're not good enough, you believe just because this person or this man or this woman left you, no one told you to stay, but you did. So now, since you have experienced that, you come to believe that you're not good enough for the next person. Or I don't have this amount of money. Just because you may be broke now doesn't mean that you're going to be broke forever. Now, this is one way to fix that negativity. You need to change your thoughts. If you can change your thoughts, you can start to change what you believe. I want you to remember that. Change your thought and it will change your belief. And if you change your belief, it will change your environment. The reason why I say that is because what you think will manifest itself, and what is manifest is what the result will be. You have to take full responsibility of your life, meaning that you have to take full responsibility of your thoughts. Whatever your thought is, it is negative, champion. You have to change it. And here's something that I've always learned is that faith comes by what? Hearing. You can have faith, but just because it's not there doesn't mean that you don't have faith. In order to have faith, you have to believe it before it manifests itself. So let's say, for an example, I wish to lose 20 pounds. I want to lose 20 pounds. That doesn't mean that I'm going to lose 20 pounds. But if I believe it, I got to do the work to do that. It's not easy. I will tell you about how your thoughts are. Changing your thoughts is simple, but it's not easy to do. So you have to learn how to change your thoughts. In order to change your thoughts, you have to believe that that's what the thought is going to be. So if you want a better outcome of yourself and what you believe, then you need to believe it. You got to change your thought first, meaning that you cannot be worried about what someone has did to you, done to you, or what someone has said to you, or what you've heard about yourself. What that person's perspective of you does not dictate who you are. One's opinion of you does not dictate who you are. Many times your opinions of you don't dictate who you are, because that's not you. There's another one. So one thing, champion, I want to make sure that you understand is that negative thoughts are distractions from your greatness. Negative thoughts are distractions from your greatness. If you want to have a better outcome in life, if you really want to be the champion that I know you are and that you can be, change your thought. And the way you got to change your thought is to get rid of the distractions that's causing the negativity. Meaning that this is not what I was expecting. But yeah, if you change your thoughts, it will change your life. But it comes with how you believe because whatever you perceive things to be is what you will start to believe about yourself. Many times our perceptions are not right and not even accurate. And a lot of times if they're full of negative junk, then we got to get rid of that, champion. You got to get rid of it. And in order for you to reach your greatness and to get over that, you have to start changing your routine. Do it a little different. If I say that because this person has left me, I'm not good enough for the next person, you change your thought for an example and say, the person that left me was not good enough for me. I'm worth it, and I'm going to be even better for the next person that comes into my life. And you need to believe that. And over time, if you continuously practice this, you will believe it and it will manifest itself. If you do not understand about the law of attraction, you become who you are and you attract people just like you. So if you're in a negative thought, then you will attract those people that have those same thoughts and beliefs. So that's something to think about. That's what I have for you today, is focus on changing your thoughts, getting rid of those distractions. Most of those distractions do come from other people's beliefs and perceptions of you, which aren't even true. So thank you for taking time to listen. One thing to take away is changing your thoughts will change your beliefs, and it will change your environment. And if it changes your environment, champion, it will change your life. This is Adaya Cherie with Unmuting Me Transformational Coaching. If you need me, feel free to email me or put something down in the comments. I'll be happy to share with you. I'm very, very much an open book. Like I said, with Unmuting Me, this may be an edited video, may be raw, but the content itself, honey, is not edited. Adaya Cherie, Unmuting Me.